You ever watch an HOA president get served a shutdown notice while standing on your porch, surrounded by cops, neighbors, and the kind of drama you only see in soap operas? Well, buckle up. You can't make this stuff up, but let me back up a sec, because the story only gets wilder from there. So, picture this. I'm standing outside my grandfather's old lakeside cabin, the same one where I learned to fish, roast marshmallows, and hear those stories that echo in your bones long after the fire goes out. I just spent 12 years overseas working as a real estate attorney, property law, trust management, you name it. I come home to Pine Ridge Lake, ready to fix up this beat-up piece of family history. Vines everywhere, dock about to fall in, place smelling like wet cedar, and memories. I thought it'd be me versus the squirrels and maybe the occasional raccoon. Nobody warned me about the HOA. Seriously, I was barely there an hour before trouble came rolling up my gravel. Badge flashing like she was about to arrest me. Shows up with a look that could sour milk. "Excuse me," she snaps, "all business. What exactly do you think you're doing?" "I'm holding a broom." Jurisdiction. I didn't approve any work permits. Let me tell you, when a stranger tells you that you need a permit to sweep your own steps, you know you're in for a ride. She jabs her clipboard at me like she's swearing in a witness, running down a list of bylaws, 17, apparently, that I'm breaking by daring to breathe on my porch. It's like being ticketed for existing. I try to explain. Face that classic condescending, "Oh, one of those sovereign citizen types" kind of laugh. The HOA was established in 2013. Your so-called deed means nothing. I show her a photo of my deed. Backup. 3 board members, all in matching blazers, looking like the world's most boring boy band. Patricia's ready for war. The board has convened an emergency session. You have 5 minutes to vacate this property before we call the authorities. I just lean on the porch, not even pretending to be bothered. "Patricia, the county records office is open till 5. Go check for yourself." Come on. I'm in khakis and a polo, not exactly public enemy number 1. But logic's not invited to this HOA meeting. I decide I've had enough drama for the morning. Tell them I'm making coffee. Performance for the officers. He broke in. He's hostile. And for a second, it looks like I'm the villain in her personal telenovela. The lead cop, Officer Chun, steps up, professional, sharp-eyed. "All business." "Sir, step away from the door. Keep your hands visible." I follow instructions, calm, slow. "Officer, I'm the legal owner. I've got the paperwork right here." Patricia's screeching about fake documents, but Officer Chin asks for my ID and the deed, checks them out, calls it in. Meanwhile, Patricia's getting more frantic, talking about how she knows every homeowner on the lake. How I'm not one of them. Officer Chun, to her credit, keeps it professional. "Ma'am, do you have documentation showing the HOA owns this property?" Patricia fumbles. "Well, it's in our files. But not on me." Officer Chin nods. "This deed predates your HOA by several decades. Unless you have proof of transfer, Mr. Hartley is within his rights." You could see the color drain from Patricia's face, purple to pale in about 3 seconds. She's demanding I get arrested for trespassing. Officer Chin's partner shuts that down fast. "Ma'am, filing a false police report is a crime. He's proven ownership. If anyone's trespassing, it might be you." That's when I know it's time to play my card. I pull out my phone, dial up my old law partner, Tom. Guy's been on standby since the second Patricia started her nonsense. "Hey Tom, time to activate the clause. File the emergency injunction and make sure the fraud investigation gets attached." Patricia's staring at me like I've just summoned the 4 horsemen. Within minutes, her phone buzzes, then Harold's, then everyone else's. They all look down, faces going white as chalk. "Cease. Emergency injunction. Dissolution of charter," Harold whispers. Patricia's hands are shaking so bad she can barely read the message. No, this can't be real." I check my watch, 6 minutes, right on time. "Criminal charges." Her voice goes from shrill to empty. The mood shifts. Neighbors spill out of their homes, phones in hand, reading the same notice. Somebody tears down the sign listing approved. Paint colors and dances on their lawn. A couple hugs. They can finally build the swing set Patricia denied them. It's a block party, freedom ringing out louder than any siren. Patricia stands frozen. In my driveway, phone blowing up, board members resigning, the HOA's lawyer quitting, city inspector on the way. Her voice is tiny now. They say I owe $73,000 in illegally collected dues. Harold pipes up. Didn't you transfer 40 grand from the account to renovate your pool? Patricia spins, eyes wide. That was for HOA gatherings. Another board member just laughs. We never had lights. Within days, it's all official. Patricia gets charged with fraud, embezzlement, filing false reports, total illegal dues. Over $200,000. She loses her job, every social club, everything. Turns out that $40,000 pool renovation, purely personal. She stands before the judge, pale and trembling. Charges read, courtroom packed. When they say fraud, embezzlement, abuse of authority, she just faints right there. The mighty HOA president, out cold, perfect Bob finally a mess. Paramedics revive her, smelling salts under her nose, the whole neighborhood watching. And for the first time in years, Pine Ridge Lake feels free, real free. Kids laughing, folks grilling out. No more threats, no more fines, just people living their lives the way they were meant to. So let me ask you, when it comes to standing up for what's right, how far would you go? Ever tangled with an HOA? Or seen power used for all the wrong reasons? Drop your story in the comments. Let's talk about what justice really means, who gets to decide, and why sometimes the only way to win is to shine a light so bright nobody can hide in the shadows. And hey, if you believe in a little old-fashioned justice, hit that like button, share your thoughts, and let's make sure the next Patricia out there knows we're watching.